What up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Heritage Cycles Podcast, episode number 13.
So lucky.
Lucky number 13 here. We're going to talk about riding your bike with Jippus. Jippus. But first, beers, then Jippus.
Yep.
Beers tonight.
The beers don't Jippus.
Even though they didn't brew it, they're still brought to you by the GCBC, the Grove City Brewing Company.
Best in town.
Our lovely neighbors. But we are drinking, I am drinking a Hilltop Heritage Lager by 4 String, and I love this stuff.
It's beer.
It's delicious.
You can call it what it is.
I was going to call it shit, but I cut that out.
It's a liquid.
It's good. Yep, I'm drinking that as well. It's a good, it's just a...
It's a lager, but it's heavier.
It's a lager.
It's heavier than a lager. It's like a Yingling.
You get 4 extra ounces per can.
And the logo, look at it.
Yep.
It's nice.
It has a word heritage in it.
Yeah, Heritage Lager. That's
looks like our new dye we just got.
You got a die?
A die?
The die.
Yeah.
Those are tuning pegs on a bass.
Oh.
4 string.
4 strings.
4 string bass. Basses at 4 strings.
What are you guys drinking?
I'm drinking the Mr. Fahrenheit from North High Brewing Company. Am I supposed to show this?
Carefully
Sure,
brewed
that's a crazy can. I love that can.
I know. They have pretty cool can designs.
Where's it brewed?
Around the corner.
High Street?
In Columbus.
Columbus?
I can't even say it.
Why? I don't get that joke. You want to let me in on it?
We've got some misspelled water bottles from North High.
We don't have it. Well, you guys have it.
Yeah.
They're floating around town.
COLO?
Yeah.
Colo.
Columbus.
From North High, they made water bottles for...
They made it for the FedEx workers because it's a Colo hub down there in Grove City. I spelled it wrong, too.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought they did that on purpose.
A lot of people don't know how to spell Columbus.
Nope.
That's how my dad used to spell it.
There's a U in there.
For real.
You know what's easy to spell? GPS.
GPS.
How do you spell that?
I thought it was GIPS.
Global Positioning System or something. I don't know. Isn't that what it stands for?
You know what it is.
Is that what it is?
It's silly.
Do you know there's a built-in error in GPS?
Did not know that. Tell us about it.
Well, they built it in so they can't pinpoint exactly within 10, 20 feet of where you are for your safety.
Oh, so you can't get
So if
blasted
you're in
from a laser beam
or
and
in a
satellite
crowd,
dish?
they can't tell exactly who you are, kind of thing. Yeah, it was.
But the government can do that because they do that.
They do. Everyone do's.
I do.
All right. I'm sick, so I'm not going to say much. I'm just going to sit here and drink my beer and try to not pass out and
Get down with the sickness.
using a snot rag the whole time. So I might just mute myself after this here.
No.
No.
We want you to make some disturbed noises in the background.
Oh, wow. First up on the agenda, Strava. I've never used it ever in my life. I have it on my phone.
Right.
I don't know nothing about it.
Should we talk about what? I guess we should specify what we're doing. What are we talking about? It's GPS, but we're also talking about navigation on your bike, going on rides, being able to find your way around, find your destination, map out your way before you go, track it.
One less thing to worry about.
Plan stops along the way as well, just in case you run out of water or snacks.
Yeah, track your speed, track the exact route you did. You can share it with friends on a lot of these apps. So
If you have any. If not, come to our rides. You'll make some.
make some.
So Strava is the first app that I started using, well, when I was running. That was very short-lived.
The hell is running?
Works for that too.
I don't know. But I'm pretty
It's
sure you
riding
can
without a
track
bike.
I'm pretty sure you can track your swims as well with Strava. So
Do
but,
not bring your phone into the pool.
Yeah, just jump on in with your phone. What do you use?
Put it
You use
out.
a watch,
Waterproof
right?
sack.
Yeah, I
assume.
think so. A watch. But with Strava, like when I used it on my phone. It was just an app, and I turned it on when I started my ride, and it would, show me the map afterwards, my total distance, my average speed, my max speed, my elevation. There's also a premium version where you can, set personal goals for yourself on the app, and then also like an emergency beacon. So in case you get hurt, if you like suddenly stop, I think it sends a text or something to somebody, like your designated emergency contact.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
to
didn't know
come
that.
find you.
You have to
Put your
you can
SO
only
in
do
there.
that with the the purchased version of it.
Yeah.
You got to give them money before they care about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
So, but I've heard I've heard people use that before, like when they've gotten a flat or when they got hurt, then somebody was able to go, help them. So.
So you can get it for free, of course, with
There's a
bells
free-
and whistles that you can purchase of like anything else in life.
Right. But
Yeah.
it's still pretty useful with the free version of it.
Yeah, I think we
Oh,
all
right.
use the free version, don't we?
I do.
The fact
Yeah.
that you can set challenges is pretty cool, right? Because
Yeah, you can make segments.
you can beat Thomas.
Yeah, good luck.
King of the Mountain
Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell them about King of the Mountain.
or Queen of the Mountain.
Yeah, tell
So
them about that.
there are different segments. Users make them. So if like there's something like
A segment like a point A to point B,
Right.
basically.
right,
A race from one point to the other, kind of.
right. So people, anytime anybody rides through that and they have their Strava on, it'll count like their time and then put them in a place of all the Strava users.
So it's like
So-
it's like a video game almost,
Right.
like a
Real life.
virtual and
What's high score
Real.
mean? Did I break it? That's all I see when I use it. High score. King of the Mountain.
No, but I
I
think it's
think you're
pretty.
looking at
Video
the time.
I think I was playing Donkey Kong actually.
Time traveled.
I got the highest time. Woo!
But I personally, I like to look at all those segments to see how much faster I get, over time. So like last summer, I was looking at some of the segments that I did and compare them to my times now. And I'm like, man, I thought that hill was so hard last time I rode it, and this time I like flew right
Piece of
through
cake.
it. So it's kind of cool to keep your progress that way.
Motivation.
I can't. We ride around here a lot for our bike night, and we do a few different routes. And there's these segments that always pop up that I never get my personal record on. And this one day, I think it was like October 17th, I must have just been on it. Like I can't.
Pretty specific. I think it was October 17th at 2:47, but I'm
No,
not quite sure.
It tells you when it was. Like your best record was on October 17th, and I'm just like, what did I eat that day? I don't know how to figure it out. Like what?
Chipotle burritos.
Probably Chipotle.
Or you might have been. It might have been you ate Taco Bell and you're trying to get home.
Yeah, maybe.
Rocket fuel. Rocket.
Strava works with not only your phone, so we started out using it with our phone, but it syncs with a lot of the computers that you can buy as well, which we'll kind of dive into later on.
Cycle
in the
computers. You keep on your bike.
Which we don't have any in stock, do we?
Cycle computers?
Well, the one that will sync with Strava.
No.
Show.
It's
No.
not a real popular one. We kind of special order that stuff.
Did they have? Did
like
the
Garmin's and whatnot?
Did they have to
Alright.
have GPS built in already?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the Strava. I think Garmin does it. Leezine or however you say it. I don't know. And Wahoo. Some of the bigger brands they're more expensive, but yeah.
But can't your like watches do that too? Your Apple
Yeah.
Watches and whatnot, Fitbits?
Yeah, Apple Watch. As long as it's GPS enabled, like Brian said.
Right. So like that's what I use. I have a Garmin watch, and I just press a button, and it starts my tracking my ride. And I love that because when I use my phone, especially on longer rides, it drains my battery because you're using the GPS and all that good stuff.
And
So,
your
like-
data, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think it uses your data.
I know GPS doesn't, but I didn't know if anything else.
But I just know that my battery life was like terrible. So,
Yeah.
using my watch, I'm not using my phone battery, so my phone lasts longer and I don't have to worry about, my battery being dead and being out in the middle of nowhere and not being able to call for help.
How often do you have to charge those watches?
I
Not
charge
like a
mine
phone.
every night.
You do.
I actually charge mine, like, I ride every day and I use it every day. But I probably charge mine like every 2 nights.
2 or 3
So
days.
it lasts a really long time, and it tracks my steps and, stairs and
Heart rate and stuff too.
heart rate,
Yep.
calorie loss, all that kind of stuff.
Which one do you have? The Vivo something?
Vivo Fit HR.
Made by
I think
who?
it's Garmin.
Garmin.
I think it's a few years old. I think you bought yours like 2 years ago or 1 year ago. I just got mine, so
Is yours a Garmin, Thomas?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're definitely for the 24-hour athlete.
And mine's just a stupid Wear 24. but it's not really for any of that stuff.
I have a Timex.
Yours is a
edition, guys.
Walmart special.
Yeah, I get the date and the time on it.
But do you only have one time zone?
Yeah.
Oh, you had to pay more for the New York time zone.
Yeah.
I've got
It's
dates.
still, this is New York. Come on.
I
You tricked me.
But it's always like those. See, watches always say what time it is here and there.
Yeah, right.
Like why does everyone care what time it is in New York?
And why can't you subtract like 1 hour or 2?
Or add an hour? Yeah.
I think a lot of people have trouble with that. Seriously.
Well,
I got the sunset time on mine.
that's nice.
And the weather.
2 hours and 9 minutes away, guys.
That's nice.
And the weather. You can check the weather on that.
Or you can just look outside.
That's no
There's a
fun.
window.
I don't like the outside.
Watch says it's raining.
Sunny out there.
All right, so ride with GPS. Something else I really know nothing about, and
Okay, let's move on.
so that's
These are not the droids you're looking for. Move along.
is that an app? It's called
Yeah.
Ride with GPS.
Right. It's similar to Strava, but different.
Has way more navigation features. I guess
Right.
you can draw out your maps a lot easier. Strava has the same kind of features on there as well, but it's
I
like
think
clunky and
I
it's
think
hard
it's a
to
beta
use.
still.
Yeah.
Like the last time I tried to use it, they were still like in testing. I feel like.
Yeah, I've never had any luck with it.
With what?
Trying to make routes on
make
Strava.
routes on Strava, yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to get turn-by-turn directions. I don't think. You might be able to now with like the paid version.
Yeah,
Right.
I think it just depends on what computer you have, really.
But Ride with GPS is the go-to for that. For if you want turn-by-turn directions, if you want to make a specific route, you can plan it out on your computer, or I guess on your device. You probably can. It might be a little difficult, but
I don't think it gives you that option on the app.
It doesn't?
Yeah, I don't think you
Okay.
can plan a route. You can ride a route and then make it a route. Like you can go out and just
Yeah,
cruise around
that's
and
right.
explore and then
Yeah.
turn that into a route
yeah,
from your phone. But
yeah. I'm still kind of learning that one too. It's pretty complex,
it's awesome.
but it is nice. It's
Right.
really nice.
I just paid for the membership. I quit using yours finally.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, but like you can download the maps. Like if you don't have service or anything, it still gives you the cue sheet, and it's like it's crazy how
Right.
well it works. just with
Downloading
your
is
phone.
very helpful, especially if you're going to go like way out
yeah.
into the country or something, or go camping. You download the map ahead of time, and it doesn't use. I guess it doesn't use your battery as much, and it doesn't
No.
use the GPS as much.
Yeah, I used
Has
it.
to use it though.
I used it without downloading last night, and I think I rode. What did we do? 30 miles yesterday
Hmm.
for the ride.
Yeah.
And it was like 70% of my battery was gone in 2
Wow.
hours.
Yeah.
And that was without downloading.
And I think I did. I had a different battery that I could plug into my phone though. But when I did TOSRV, I mean that was like 10 hours straight, and I used Ride with GPS the whole time for the turn-by-turn directions, and it would chime, because I would have gotten lost every turn. I would have went the wrong, because they did mark it really well, but I don't pay attention to stuff like that. They had like little
Waste of time, guys.
right
Don't do it
for
next
me.
year.
No, it's just for
I
me.
don't pay
Everybody
attention to
else,
the signs that tell me where to go.
they're just little. It was like a little V, like a little arrow, not even a full arrow.
Them bastards.
No, they did a great job. But for me, I don't pay attention to things unless it's like a chiming, loud, annoying noise coming from my phone that's telling me to.
I saw that.
What'd you see?
Fly letter right between his eyes.
Across my eyes.
So anyway,
But yeah, on Ride with GPS.
What else?
Those arrows, man.
With Ride with GPS, you make your routes, and then you can also search them as well. So, like, if you live in an area, you can choose like which area and like how long you want to ride, and then all
Right.
these routes come up, and you can just follow that.
Yeah.
So do you
Well.
you see what other people are making routes?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you can like follow them, like social media, kind of like I like the way this guy makes routes. I
Yep.
want to follow him.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
you can do that on Strava too.
Right.
But yeah, another thing you can put in keywords. So if you want to find something hilly or gravel or off road or
Yeah. It lets you set the road type when you make the route.
right.
What's
But you
the
can also
price?
search for that.
Cool.
It's like $6 a month, I think.
And you have to subscribe to
No,
this.
you can
Oh.
do a free version of it.
Okay.
You just can't. I think with the free version, you can't download the maps, and it doesn't give you the cue sheet. But you can have it pulled up on your phone, and it'll show you where to turn, but it won't tell you.
Yeah. So
$6 a month.
yeah, we pay for our account
Totally
shop.
worth it. Totally worth it.
because we use it to make out routes for our rides and whatnot.
Yeah, I use it all the time for that. I had no idea we had a subscription.
Woo!
Now you know.
Well, get it, download it, and sign in, brother.
It's great.
So you can, if you download it, you can have other people. How many other people can you have use your one subscription?
Oh, I don't know. You're essentially the same person.
Don't put this on the internet.
right.
We don't want them to find the loophole.
So you're basically Tom is signed into the shop's Ride with GPS account.
But then you guys can't ride at the same time and use it at the same time.
We could. I don't know. We didn't try that.
Yeah, we never tried that.
It's too late now. And then go 2 different ways, and then it explodes.
The internet implodes.
So is Brian's nose.
No, it's exploding.
Quit brushing the mic,
man.
dude.
But a few other things that, besides watches and using your phone to track, well, I guess not necessarily GPS, but I've seen a lot of bikes have these sensors on their hubs or on their cranks to kind of keep track of their cadence as well. I think a lot of people like to track like their power wattage.
Yeah, there's power meters too.
Yeah, so
Power is wattage.
Don't they have a computer that you can take from your wrist and put on your bike? You can wear it as a watch or a.
You can strap it around your handlebars.
What, you don't
No, but
want,
it's made to do that.
you don't want a sweet watch tan?
What? No. You want to compare watch tans?
Yeah.
Oh, I got you beat.
Hold on, let's see. Oh,
that is pretty bad.
it's on your right arm though. That doesn't count.
Lame.
I got a tattoo
Dis-
on mine.
Baseball fan.
Disqualified.
Damn.
That's a good one. Brian wins.
I don't know how mine's not worse. I don't think I get any more tan than this.
Most of yours is
Sucks.
dirt anyway.
I lost my
Probably is.
my watch for like a week, so I don't have one.
I went to the beach that week.
Josh is no longer part of the show.
Sorry, guys.
So he gets a watch.
I'll just move
a
on.
watch tan back.
Get out of here. All right, but what about these watches that we can strap to our bike, Tiff?
I feel so old. Everything. I'm just going to talk about analog maps and then my analog watch.
Well, you are the angry bike shop owner, so
am.
You kids with your Nintendos. Go
But-
duck hunt somewhere else, you little shit.
I love that game.
That's pretty good stuff.
You probably try to shoot the dog too, you little asshole.
I did not. But not only can you just wear a watch, for me, wearing a watch is just more convenient because it's always there. But a lot of people just attach computers to their handlebars so that they can see it. And it tracks all the same stuff, your speed, your route, your elevation, and all that stuff. A lot of them sync with Strava or Garmin Connect, I guess, is the program that would be with Garmin's.
most of them work with the Ride with GPS too, where you can do the turn-by-turn navigation as well.
Right. So you can sync a lot of that stuff to your bicycle computer, and it's just right there in front of you.
I guess I don't really go. I never have a problem with battery because I don't really go on really long rides. And if I do, I have that battery that I can plug in. Right. Like I was saying, a tosser. I had that external battery thing, and I don't think I had to charge my phone at all that whole weekend. And I had Ride with GPS the whole time going.
Oh yeah,
So like 20 hours worth.
What if you're not up on technology? Then what do you gotta do?
Just get a map,
Ugh.
or just go get lost.
could put
That's the funnest.
Oh yeah, that sounds great.
What are those measuring things called that they like wheel out when they're measuring things on the road?
I don't know what they're called. Brian.
I use one all the time.
What's
What's
it
it
called? What's
I'm
it called?
telling you.
Drum roll.
Rollo tape.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
That's what it is.
Just strap one of those to your bike. You'll see how far you go.
Yeah, there you
Put
go.
it on your front wheel or something.
Don't
You
you have
could-
to like count the clicks? What if you lose count? Isn't that how you
It has
use
a
that?
counter on there.
Yeah, it's got a counter.
Oh,
Mine's
okay.
digital.
This is 2018.
Oh, nope. You need an
motherfucker.
analog.
Oh,
Count the clicks.
that's what I thought you
1, 2,
had to
3, 4,
do.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Shit, I'm fucking tired of this.
I really thought that's what you had to do.
Mr. Analog over here.
Analog dog.
What can we do if we don't have a
dog.
fancy ass?
You wrote that down.
I did.
We spent like
DAWG.
$500 on.
Go City dog.
Hold on.
Hold up.
Shop is closed, guys.
Let's
Stop
talk in between the
calling.
rings.
I want to talk when it rings.
You
So
get
you
a
get a
map
map?
from Morsley?
Stop by your local
bike
shop and get a
some
map.
Get some lap dances.
I'm just gonna try to
Get a
say
lap dance.
try to say everything Brian says as he's saying.
That'll be easy. Get a road map and a highlighter, play it out on the rough like Davy Crockett did. He had highlighters.
Read.
Question mark, exclamation point.
Brian, Thomas added that part.
No, I didn't.
He had highlighters. What?
Davy Crockett invented highlighters.
Yeah, if you don't want to mess with any of these gadgets, these high tech things that these whippersnappers are coming up with
Fucking
on it.
millennials.
I know it. Jeez.
Making life easier and more challenging.
I know. Same time.
No one's going to go analog
Except Josh.
except Josh.
There's people.
No, there isn't.
Come on. There's still people out there with cue sheets and they tape them on their top tube. And
Or you get a case that's got a clear sliver on the top of it, and you can see that there.
Yeah, a lot of the handlebar bags you get have that.
yeah,
that
your
map
bag
slot.
you
Clear-
have.
the clear layer for the handles.
Yeah, I can slide off the paper on that.
But you can put your phone in there too.
What about your analog computers, Josh? You use one every day. Like, how do you track your rides with that?
What are you talking about?
I think it's
What
an
is that?
oxymoron.
I know. It made my brain flip.
Well, I mean, you track your miles with your.
I do. I'm
one
not saying
computer.
that
It's not GPS or anything, so you can't really make any.
that's still not
route.
analog.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
My
I
computer's the
caught
same
onto
way.
that a little late.
There are analog speedometers and trackers, I guess. The one we have.
You wanted to put one on your bike.
I know I couldn't because it just wouldn't work with my bike.
Part owner of a bike shop, and I have probably the cheapest computers you can buy.
Yeah.
Because all I need is the time and how far I've gone.
I put that cheap one that your dad got us.
Dad, don't listen.
Dad, it's good, but it's in the bargain bin. $5.
$5. Come get it.
Phantasmical.
But
So-
anyway, you don't have to. You don't have to do all this. Just go.
Just know that it
Get a-
exists.
You can get a map, yeah, and highlight it ahead of time, or just go ride your bike and get lost.
Those
Those are some of my favorite rides.
Yeah,
well,
for
some
real.
people, the idea of getting lost will just that's not good, right?
Shut their
And
brain
then some
down.
people need a reason or excuse, or they're super competitive,
And they have to prove what they did.
right? And all that. Like we don't know someone like that or people like that. So they, you have
Everybody
several
knows people
avenues.
like
Avenues you can go. You can get competitive with it. You can get basic. Just in what's the one doesn't tell you how many burritos you burned or something.
Yeah, mine tells me how many cookies I earned.
Yeah, see,
Paulie set his to see how many beers he earned.
there you go.
Yeah.
I saw that. It was like 400 beers or something.
Yeah, he did.
It was like 40, it was 40 beers. Or,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I should be eating a lot of fucking cookies, man.
So I use Map My Ride, which is generic, and I'm not even going to tell you because it doesn't do
Just
half the
tell us.
stuff. But the calories that you'll burn when I ride 20 miles in the morning is like 800 calories or something in an hour.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
How does it? Do you load in your weight?
No,
Body
it's
weight
just
and stuff?
generic.
Okay.
There's no BMI entered in.
Yeah.
So it's all. It could be off by 50, 60 calories, but when you get off a bike, you don't feel like you just did this crazy workout. You're just kind of like, I'm a little tired from a bike ride. Oh, I burned 800 calories.
Right.
I think
Yeah.
you're
Crazy.
doing it wrong, dude.
No, I'm doing it right.
Sometimes I'm exhausted.
I
God,
just know
you
I'm
just-
Well, this is
Sorry,
after
buddy.
20 miles.
I'm still starving.
Yeah. And then you don't feel guilty when you have 17 Big Macs for lunch because you already burned 50 calories that morning.
I never feel guilty
I
about
think
that.
my average calorie burn anymore is 4,000 a day, according to my watch.
You are
So I
not
think
eating that much food.
Yeah.
I eat a load, dude.
Not that much.
Watch the language. Yeah. 3,300 calories is 1 pound
Oh, fat.
of
Like
of deficit.
Body weight.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
why I weigh 140 pounds. I can't put any weight on, man.
I, burn
I weigh
about,
140 pounds, but I don't eat like you.
I
Well,
burn
I
about
eat like me.
3,500.
You weigh
Okay.
3,500 pounds?
God damn!
No, I burn about 3,500 calories a day.
Yeah. I do Strava. It's fun to see where you went and what you did.
Like you weren't there.
I did that.
I didn't know how I did that. That was good.
Well, it's kind of cool to see what, how far you've gone. Like, you don't realize it when you're riding until you look at this map, and then it's like this big circle.
Yeah.
Or, like, long line, and you're like, wow.
Or you get blackout drunk and then wake up the next day and say, "Damn!
Hey, look, I did a dinosaur.
I rode 100 miles last night." That's how I do. I just make because I don't remember when I ride, so that way when I'm blacked out. I have a document, and mine, it goes through houses and stuff.
Stops on a few couches. With
All right.
Strava too, there's a lot of random apps and like artwork companies that'll like print out your maps of your rides too. Like if you went on
Spell
a
a word.
you
Right.
went on a sweet ride with your grandpa or something, and you want to remember it, you can have it printed out.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
And
I
then
never heard of that.
there's an app called Relive that'll show like a video of your ride, and like it'll be a satellite version of it.
It's like a
it looks pretty
3D
cool.
map
Yeah.
version.
Yeah, and if you take any pictures or
It's like
videos,
drone kind of looking like, but it's like a topography map, right? It's not like
it's a full-on satellite.
It looks like GPS, like 3D GPS.
Yeah, and then like if you take pictures at certain points, it'll like pause there and go onto your fade into your pictures and stuff. So
if someone's like falling over and bleeding, you take a picture and keep going. Like,
he's dead.
Bum sleeping under the bridge. Like
That was the spot. Don't go here. Yeah, so we got our rides mapped out. We got let's see, we planned a 40-mile ride on Ride with GPS. What do you think we should bring with us, Josh?
Well, I think, if any ride, you should at least take a few things that are like, I think you must take, unless you want to be stuck and have a bad day. First off, flat repair kit.
I'm not good at taking that.
You're not. That's why I'm looking at you.
I see you.
I'm the kind of type of person that takes too many things that I don't need, but I'm a bike mechanic, so I know all the things that can go wrong. One thing I don't take, though, that I always think I should keep in my bag because it's so small and it's not costly and it doesn't take up much space, is MasterLink for your chain.
Yeah, I never have one of those either.
I don't know why I never do that. And you also, so I'll go down the list. So flat repair kit. So you at least need a tube, tire levers, and a patch kit. Because I have been out and gotten 2 flats, so used.
that's why we called you Stampy Two Flats.
As he tries to
that's
breathe.
my name.
old Stampy Two Flats.
You
over
mean
here.
you mean Stampy?
Stampy 2 flats. So yeah, a patch kit. Learn how to use it. Some kind of inflation device. Because hey, I've done that before. Like, oh yeah, I got my tube. Yeah, if I get a flat, I'll be good. And then you get it out like, oh shit.
Have you even gotten so far to where you put the new tube
No,
in there? And
not
you're
that
like,
far.
What the hell? I've done that.
Have you?
Yeah, on the mountain bike.
And you
trip.
still don't have you don't have an inflation thing.
I do carry that stuff now.
Okay.
Most of the
I
time.
gave you a little pump, didn't I?
So then what happens? Do you blow a rape whistle? When someone comes up, you
No, you just cry. You just fall
cry
down.
until the sun goes down.
Yeah.
You go down your contacts list and like, who's gonna pick me up?
Right.
Oh man, I pissed off too many people.
Oh, I was using Strava. My phone's
I already
dead.
took their last tube last time I went riding with them.
Damn it!
So I'm sleeping with that
many
bump
people
tonight.
owe me tubes.
Call them out right now.
Avery, Gavin, Cole,
That's only 3.
DJ, Brady. Where the tubes at?
DJ Brady, what up?
DJ Brady.
And make sure you know how to use your pump too, because I
Oh, yeah.
honestly didn't know how to use my pump, and Thomas had to come save me last time.
Yeah, a
What
lot
kind of pump
the,
was it?
was
I don't
a-
know, the one that's on my bike.
She still don't know how to use it.
It was a shitty. It was a. God, here comes the lisp thing again. shitty Schwinn one.
Schwinn one.
But a lot of them, you had to take the O-rings out of them to switch to
Yeah.
Cresta and Schrader.
Oh,
Kinda
yeah.
weird.
Flip
They
things around.
They don't tell you that in the beginning.
I'll tell you
It's all
that
in the fine
in
print.
grade school.
Why
But yeah,
don't- why
so
don't I
that's-
teach that in grade school?
Yeah, learn how to use that stuff. Do a dry run at 1, do a dry run at home and or go to a bike shop, have them show you. We're glad to show people how to change their flats.
But with that, we've even had people who've gone to classes and we've showed people how to change them, but they'll still come in because they've never changed it other than that class.
Right.
And they're like, I still don't know how to do this.
They're just not comfortable with it.
I've never done it.
Yeah. So ride more so you get more flats so you learn how to do it. So you're comfortable with your life.
We'll throw some tax out there for you.
Yep. TX.
Tax and TX.
Oh, gosh.
Brian's not even paying attention.
I can't breathe.
He's like, I never get flats. I'm no flats Brian.
Bulging tire Brian.
Hard to get a flat when the bike's hanging upside down in the garage.
That's the thing to bring. Flat kit. Figure out how to put that together. Go to your local bike shop.
That was a long flat kit.
I know, man. And then a multi-tool. Put that in your bag, too.
Smoke it.
Masterlink. Already mentioned that. Bring a little extra money. So a few bucks.
With the multi-tool, what do you think you should really have on there? A lot of people
Allen wrenches.
will just take an Allen wrench, and
Nope.
that's just
That's not enough.
Not
Not
enough.
You can get, we have a couple that are like, what, like 30, 25, 30 bucks?
Yeah,
That have like everything.
yeah.
They have
Chain
tire,
breaker.
They have chain breakers, tire levers, all the Allen wrenches you'd ever need, and then some other bottle openers,
Yeah.
tweezers.
Can opener for the
can
can
opener.
of beans.
Yeah,
Yeah, but if you don't know,
spatula.
if you don't know what you need, just look at your bike, look at the bolts on it, and see. Like, if you don't have a lot of money, just make sure you get those certain tools.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of multi tools out there, and they all have different tools on them. So, turn me up.
It just turns Thomas on when you guys get tools.
All the tools, baby.
What are you doing over there, Switchy?
I'm not Tom the Tool Man. I'm Tim. Oh, fuck. You already know that was backwards.
Snacks, waters.
Yep, snacks, waters. But bring
Bring enough water.
I'm glad you agree.
bring what's
Snacks
that?
and water.
Oh, ID. That's a good idea. Who added that, Thomas?
Me.
All right,
Yeah,
bring some money and ID.
Yeah, you might get turned into roadkill, and
Hey,
Yeah, somebody needs to figure out where you is.
Oh,
Who
man.
you is.
Don't
You can get the
no.
what's the little bracelet people?
With diabetes.
Bike ID.
something like
.com?
that. Fuck, I don't know.
Something
what
like
it
that.
is.
Just write your name on your arm
On your wrist.
with a magic
Perma.
mark.
Just carry your ID.
Just get a tattoo of your address.
Just
Put it on the bottom of your foot.
Never
My
move.
name is Thomas.
AAA is
He doesn't
good.
even know that, though.
Just put it on
He
your
just called
foot.
himself
Andy.
Andy.
With a backwards end.
Yep.
So AAA is good.
AAA in Ohio now will pick you up on a bike. Take you where you need to go.
They'll pick you up from your bike.
So bring your AAA card with you.
Yeah. Subscribe to that. Man.
I guess you do need a AAA card.
$100 a year. Isn't that what it is?
No,
For AAA?
not even that. It's like
60.
dozens of dollars. Not even that.
Really?
Yeah.
Dozens of dollars. Quite the measurement system.
That's about $36.
That's a few dozen bucks.
I don't even think it's that.
A few dozen
I
bucks.
think it's like $20.
Baker?
Somebody look it up.
dozen and a half.
Baker?
dozen?
So like
Yeah,
a
it's
bake-
cheap as shit.
A
It's
baker's
like
dozen bucks.
I never understand why people don't
For
do
just-
AAA.
Is it
Baker's
just for
dozen
bikes
bucks.
or is it for cars too?
You just
All
get-
the bucks.
Get your regular AAA membership like you would on a car, and then that also covers you on a bike.
But it's
So
more than just a.
does it
couple
count
bucks.
as one of your toes, though? So, like, they give you so many toes per year.
Toes. They give you 10 toes.
You get 10 toes, you
2
cut them
toes.
all
It
off.
probably does. It probably counts as a toe.
Battery charger for your phone.
Wait, you know who else will pick you up? Uber.
Basic
Your mom.
first aid kit.
Uber.
Uber will pick you up. They might not have room in their trunk for your car for your
I
bike.
think you
Though.
can
It
suggest it,
depends.
right? Can't you say like
I
you want the XL or whatever?
I think
then
you can
got-
do that now.
Yeah.
I know you can get the XL. It's more expensive, but then it's like an SUV.
What
It's
about
probably just-
Lyft, y'all? You guys got to mention Lyft if you're
They don't
talking
have
about.
to. They
Oh,
didn't
okay.
sponsor us.
That's
What
true.
about Yellow Taxi, man?
44444444444.
They're analog?
I think
They
it's
almost
too
hit me
many
every
fours.
day, dude.
All taxis. Rude.
We
So-
got a customer.
Left immediately.
For real though.
All right, so you're stranded. AAA's picking you up.
Maybe.
Good thing you charge your phone because you brought a battery charger.
Brought a
with you.
battery charger for a phone or lights. If you're on a long ride, you got these USB chargeable lights. You got to charge them up,
Yep.
It's
charge them down.
Charge them up.
Or if you don't want to carry your
Charge 'em up.
charger, because you got to find like a gas station or something, carry an extra battery powered light with some AAA's or something in it.
All right,
Yeah,
I
you
have
could
one
do
that you
that.
crank.
Yeah.
I like
A bike light? Talk about analog, dog.
It uses friction.
Well, you can get a dyno, a hub, light powered, all that bullshit.
You can get things
You
for your
can.
stuff.
Call your
First
bike
aid
shop.
kit. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I mean, simple one.
What a neti pot?
That's what you need. You freaking sick zombie.
Rain gear.
These
that's-
are all
that's
optional
heavy.
items.
Maybe a poncho.
Yeah.
Those are light.
They have packable rain jackets. You can put them in your bag.
Bear spray.
Or a cheese stick.
Beef stick, cheese stick, bear spray.
Or snacks work too.
Yeah, man. Every dog I pass, I pull my snacks out. I'm like, I'm ready to give you this,
Chocolate.
man.
Do
Don't
chocolate.
bite me.
No, don't do chocolate.
Give them
Yeah.
grapes.
Just carry a bar of dark chocolate to kill every dog you see.
No.
They'll just puke.
Or shit it.
That's all.
Shit it straight out.
That's true.
It's true. You even know the direction.
Projectile shite.
And a hammock. Just carry that everywhere you go, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, why not?
For real.
You put a hammock in there. You dirty bitch.
I would throw a hammock in there. You never know when you're in.
And where?
You're anything cage, man. You got it strapped to your front fork.
You're riding along, and all of a sudden you're like, you know what?
Whoa. Brian's running around the table.
Oh man.
Shit.
Believe it or not, there is good knowledge in there somewhere.
Yeah.
We dropped
Those
a lot.
last few
You just got to
are
pick it up.
suggestions.
Pick up what we're putting down.
Bring what's good to you.
Bring it if it's good to you.
Bring what's good to you. Okay.
Bring a flask.
An Advil and a Aleve, for those minor aches and pains.
Yep.
Brought to you by ibuprofen. You take an allergy pill before you ride. That's for dang sure. Nothing kills
What
a ride
about
like
an-
snot dripping into your mouth.
If you're riding in the early morning or late evening, definitely wear safety goggles or glasses because you're getting them gnats in your eyeballs.
Oh my
The
goodness.
gnats. Ugh. The
They're
nerves.
worst.
That's are kind of neat.
They're just screwing all over the place,
Newts
going
are
into
neat.
your
In
eyeballs.
your face.
Newts are neat.
Newts are neat.
Newts are neater than gnats.
You caught a newt this weekend, didn't you?
What? Big newt.
You catch a newt this weekend
Who?
on your adventure, Brian? What was that you were holding in your hand?
That was a catfish.
I wasn't looking
No.
at the picture too well.
You thought it was a newt?
I just scrolled by and saw
That's
a
a-
tiny thing in his hand.
That wasn't a tiny. It was like the size of an 8-inch meatball
Catfish.
sub.
Well, I got like a 3-inch screen, and then the pictures are about an inch and a half
You
big.
need a bigger internet.
That great white shark looks like a guppy.
bigger
69
boat.
my ass.
Is that a feeder fish?
All right. Well, that's it.
Man.
We'll
That's all?
navigate you.
Well, we wasted your time again. You're welcome.
All right. We're out of here. Sorry for the delay in shows again. We're all super, super busy.
It's bike season.
And I know everyone is just like, when is the next HCP? And we're like trying to get it in.
Yep.
But we can't.
I think that's ICP they were talking about.
No,
man.
they want to see the HCP.
Oh, okay.
Drink Fago and see the HCP. Check us out on the Facebooks, the YouTubes, the Instagrams, the Podbeans,
the Google machines.
the Google Plays, all that, all
big
days.
internet, little internet.
Yep. So
That too.
we're leaving. We're gonna go ride our
Can we
bikes
go
now.
now?
Yep. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Peace.
I don't know any more languages.
Don't palms backwards up to me.
Arrivederci.
Okay, bye.
Hasta luego.
Dog's a pecker.